And what we would like to do is to share with you the idea of book publishing for young students. And this idea of book publishing has been around for decades. I've been around for 3 decades, and it's been here for that many years. It's a valuable and worthwhile project for students to showcase their writing. In the past, it has been very cumbersome and very time-consuming for teachers to make the books for student work. The quality, after putting in lots of time to make the books, did not match the time spent that we spent on making them. Years ago, and I mean years ago, we sewed books by using cardboard and contact paper for covers. The student text had to be printed by hand by a teacher or a parent volunteer, as young children just do not have the small motor control to be able to write that small. And the books took a lot of time to put together. We had to have an army of volunteers to make it work. And I can remember the stage in the back of the old Moreland Hills behind the drapes, where we had sewing machines set up and 15 to 20 volunteers that would come in. It was like managing a small company. This form of book publishing created the best product. The kids loved it, but it was very labor intensive for the adults. It wasn't the children's work except for their words. And the management needed to keep it going was way, way too burdensome. On the screen up there, you'll see some different types of publishing that we still use. Spiral bookbinding machines, we still have that and it still has its place. Framing in student work, making a stapled journal or a book, using construction paper for a cover for a child's homemade book. All of these examples are still used and they have their purpose, but they did not replace the desire to create a published book that would showcase a student's work. I'm going to turn this over to Kim, and she's going to talk to you about a tag group that met several years ago and how we use technology to continue our pursuit of this great idea for children.
Our tag group included Barbara Payne and myself, Cheryl McDonald, Lindsay Russo, Maria Karras, and Marilyn Mock was our facilitator. We wanted to pursue the use of technology to publish our children's books, so we asked Mary Ann Guidos for some help, and through her help, she found Lintor Publishing. Mary Ann was gracious enough to train us in how to use Lintor Publishing and also to help us train our parent volunteers for our primary classes. And once taught, older children can learn how to type and bind the books by themselves. Lintor Publishing is an easy program that provides templates for student-created hardbound books. And the program provides a demonstration video that you can watch to show how to bind the book, and it's all downloaded to your computer. Lintor Publishing has applications for Microsoft, AppleWorks, and it has a template for Spanish. In grades K to 2, we use the 6x9 size books, but there are other sizes available also. Using Lintor Publishing, they have templates that you can select your own book style. You can use stories, you can have chapter books, and poetry. And all of these include a title page and a dedication page, then your story text, and then at the back you have all about the author page. There are different templates that you can use for with pictures or without. And you can also put graphics on instead of drawing a picture. If your project has a different layout, then it's easy to create your own template for your class. Like second grade could do a pioneer diary, and you could do all about me books. This can be used with many grade levels because of the variety of templates, and the older the children are, the more they can do independently. Here's an example of a how-to book written by a first grader last year. This is How to Hula Hoop. And here's your title page, How to Hula Hoop, written and illustrated by the child. And this is the dedication page. She's dedicating it to her family. And here's her story. First hold the hula hoop around your hips. Then twirl it and move your hips around and around. Next, let the hula hoop go. Keep moving your hips in a circle. Try to keep wiggling your hips around so the hula hoop doesn't fall down. You can hula hoop for a little bit, or for a long time. Finally, you can hula hoop on your legs or your arms, but try not to let it fall off. And this is about the author page, which she decorated. This is Taylor's second published book. Her favorite thing to do in school is coloring. This summer, Taylor's going to celebrate her birthday. And now Cheryl's going to talk to you about the monetary information.
Orange does have the program for Lintor Publishing, so if you're interested in it, please contact the tech department so that it can be downloaded to your computer. It's very easy to use. This program does take some money, but it's very affordable. You can do it through your school budget if you have a certain amount of dollars to spend, or some kind of creative financing. I know our tag group, we pooled all of our PTA mini grant money together to purchase the hard covers and the sticky notes and everything that goes with making the book. We also applied for an Orange School Foundation grant, and we received that. So we have lots of material we haven't reordered yet, but we keep publishing books, which is really a neat thing. The technology used to create published books for our students is something that a parent would really want to keep in a child's home portfolio. The students' sense of accomplishment and their sense of pride that they feel is evident when they hold up this polished product in their hands. And I've had kids come back years later and bring their books into me. So that's a really neat thing to see. So give it a try. It's very easy to use, and it can be very affordable. Thanks.